Lord Ambassador, you're here.
I came as soon as I heard. How much longer does he have?
10, maybe 12 hours. Minutes. I've never seen an affliction take hold this fast. He was in perfect health not 2 days ago.
Well, he was getting up there.
He was 41.
Yeah, but that's like 200 in king years. Does Isabel know?
She found out not long after you did.
How's she taking it?
I don't know. Maybe someone should ask her.
Isabel, how are you taking it?
Oh, the death of my dad? Great.
Oh, good. I think she's gonna be alright. And the boy?
Found him just outside the city. He should be on his way now.
Do you think he's ready?
We don't have the luxury of choice.
My lord.
Carmine, my sweet, sweet Carmine.
I'm here, my lord. Please rest your strength.
I fear I have nothing to rest it for. My body fails me. I don't have much time left.
Don't say that.
It's all right, my boy. I have lived a long life. I'm like 200 in king years. There's nothing more for me on this earthly plane, but the people need a king as my most trusted general and the closest I'll ever get to a son.
Wow.
I need you to...
I understand, my lord. Fear not. As your successor, I will lead Cadmonshire to great glory. I will give the Gallowant kingdom the hell they deserve. I will make sure that your dynasty lives on in mine.
Carmine, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? What's wrong?
There is an heir.
What? No, that's not possible.
It's true. Family records show that His Highness has a cousin in the city, albeit a distant one. He is
Impossible! There's no way that...
Oh, I'll wait. Now, I was going to say that the cousin is descended from King Philip IV. Philip, of course, was the last ruler of the King dynasty. He was a cruel ruler, and treated his subjects harshly. I mean, even by king standards, this guy was a real jerk. In fact, I once heard that he...
I've only got 2 wheezes left in me. Get to the chase.
The point is, Philip had to go. That is why his brother, Harry I, the great-great-great-great-great-grandfather of our Highness, bravely stabbed him multiple times while he slept. Harry then took the throne, starting the greatest dynasty that ever was. The end.
Cool. You've managed to explain our country's entire history, except for how this relates to our current situation.
Bitch.
Look, the long and short of it is, Philip had a son who continued his line. That son had a son, etc., etc.
You knew too?
Yeah, I've heard this story like 3 times today.
And nobody thought this prudent to tell me?
Carmine, my dear boy. Please, I know this isn't ideal, but the boy is the rightful heir. I need you to guide him. Do it for the kingdom. Do it for me.
Very well, my liege. I will guide him to the best of my abilities. Who is the new king of Cadmonshire?
He...
What about these, eh? Just got these bad boys in today. All yours for 20 smackaroos. Do you want to die of potassium deficiency?
Kevin, I don't know what potassium means.
Neither do I, but it sounds pretty scary.
I don't know. Chris said that he can find me a pineapple.
Oh my god, Hugh, we've been over this. Pineapples aren't real. You got drunk and saw a porcupine. That's not the same thing.
I know what I saw.
Out loud.
Oh, of course. Attention, citizens! On behalf of the Crown of Cadmonshire, it is with heavy hearts that we inform you that our brave and honorable King, His Highness, His Majesty, His Excellence has died. Therefore, by virtue of royal blood, the rightful and holy ruler of Cadmonshire is a Mr. Kevin King.
Oh.
Kevin King. Is there a Kevin King here?
Hey, Kevin, I think that's you. This is Kevin.
You are Mr. Kevin King?
No, I'm Kevin... Fruit stand?
Sir, your highness, Kevin, well, you see...
Just come with us.
Watch the stand.
I had other errands.
So, this is the new king? This is who's supposed to lead Cadmonshire? An outsider with no experience in the royal court? This is our savior?
Jealous?
Course not. I'm merely pointing out his lack of qualifications.
Last I checked, the only qualification to be king was to be related by blood.
Among other things.
It's bigger than yours.
Corbin has been looking for an opening to invade Cadmonshire ever since he took the throne. It is clear what we must do. I must turn this outsider from a filthy peasant into an honorable king, even if I must do it alone.
Well, you don't. Basilos and Hoffman have already charged themselves with guiding the newcomer until he gets his bearings.
Ha! If it were up to those bedwetters, the new king would be a sweater-wearing vegan. Of course, I will put him on the right path.
His Majesty has arrived.
Well then, you must excuse me. I have to go save this kingdom.
Welcome, Your Highness. I trust the commute was to your standards?
How was the ride?
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Splendid. Well, it would appear that introductions are in order. Your Highness, meet your royal court. I am Bishop Alexander Basilos. In addition to being your personal connection to God and the Church, I oversee many of the day-to-day activities that will require your regal presence. This is General Carmine. He is the commander of the Cadmonshire Royal Army, as well as your chief military strategist.
What's poppin'?
I have a feeling my presence will be needed.
Cool.
This is Lord Ambassador Hoffman. He does... Actually, what do you do?
What don't I do around here, am I right?
This guy gets it.
And finally, Isabel. She is the daughter of the previous king.
Oh, so why isn't she king?
That is an excellent question.
That we don't have time to discuss right now. We have much to review. So, any questions?
Yeah, why am I king? How did I become king? What exactly is it that I do here? And where should I set up my fruit stand?
This might be harder than I thought.
Come, Your Highness. It is my honor, as High Bishop of Cadmonshire, to crown the next ruler of our gracious kingdom. All kneel for King Kevin the First. Anything you desire, my liege. We are at your service.
Bring me a pineapple. Unbelievable. And you're absolutely sure this isn't a porcupine?
I am sure.
The common folk can never know about this.
Your Highness,
Hey, how's it going? Just doing, king stuff?
walk with me. How much do you know about being a king?
Well, I know that I have a chair. I believe I have a stick as well.
Exactly, you need guidance from someone smart and handsome, distinguished. Someone who knows their way around the throne.
Hoffman?
No, me.
Ah, that was my third guess.
Look, the main thing you need to know is that a good king rules with an iron fist. Can't let these imbeciles walk all over you. Remember, true leadership strikes fear into the hearts of those around you.
That's not a great way to keep customers.
This isn't selling fruit. It's ruling a kingdom. Throw out anything you know about leadership and replace it with this. 'Tis better to be feared than loved. After all, you never know where the enemies might be hiding.
Good talk!
Starting the greatest dynasty that ever was. The end.
So I'm descended from King Philip?
Indeed, which made you the rightful heir to the throne.
Speaking of, this throne is wildly uncomfortable.
Well, it's a throne. It's not supposed to be comfortable.
Have you ever sat in a chair?
Your Highness, General Carmine has arrived with the criminals. They will be here shortly.
Carmine's bringing who to where?
Your Highness, as I explained to you 10 minutes ago, one of the duties of the king is to sentence the day's criminals. They are being brought before your throne for judgment.
Oh. Neat.
Just remember, true leadership is shown through compassion and forgiveness.
Wait, but...
Your Highness, this indigent stands accused of public intoxication and assault.
We was dueling!
You was not dueling, you was hitting him with a hammer! How do you find this scum?
Gilly. Guilty? Guilty!
Very well. And what is his punishment?
I forgive you.
What?
Huh?
Your Highness, what are you doing?
I'm showing compassion. Now you may go, but you must promise not to do any more dueling. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Your Highness, while I appreciate your, compassion, I'm not sure releasing the criminal free of consequence is entirely wise.
Everyone deserves a second chance. I'm sure that's unrelated.
Your Highness, this is the worst, most vile excuse for a person you'll ever have the displeasure of meeting.
Actually, it's pronounced Gagar. I don't know why that's so hard for him.
Well, tell me, Gagar, why are you here?
You're new here.
How did you know that?
I'm a wizard.
Gaga stands accused of witchcraft, high treason, and public urination. Oh, just execute the fool already. I'm tired of peeling him from the cobblestones just so he can...
Are you really a wizard?
Best in the business.
I'm not falling for this one again.
All right, pick a card.
7 of clubs.
Is this your card?
Do we have a court wizard?
Please don't do this.
It's fine. Not everyone is a court wizard. I heard Gallowin has too, but you know.
That's not true.
Oh, really? Spent a lot of time at Gallowin, General. Jeez, maybe you should be on trial for treason.
Your Highness, you can't actually be indulging this lunatic.
Right. I should have you executed. But I won't. Yeah, girl, I'll cut you a deal. I will spare your life.
What?
But you have to live in the castle as my court wizard.
What?
You drive a hard bargain there, Your Majesty, but I accept.
Good. I hope this teaches you a lesson.
What in God's name are you doing?
I'm ruling with iron-fisted compassion.
Nobody told you to do that.
But Come on, it's working out pretty well, right? Right?
I told another guy.
Isabel!
Oh. Yeah?
Come in.
What's wrong there, champ?
I feel like I've been messing everything up.
What?
I tried to be kind and forgiving like Basilisk said, and I tried to be stern and terrifying like Carmine said, and instead of making me a great ruler, it just made everyone mad at me.
Well, yeah, sport. I don't think they meant at the same time.
At least I still have Hoffman.
I heard about the wizard, and I'm very upset.
Well, even if he's a little upset, you could always talk to Carmine. I'm sure he still wants to help.
Oh, man. I don't know anything about being king. All I know is how to sell fruit. And I'm not even that good at it. Oh, God.
Oh, tears. Okay, There. Look, you want to know the secret to being a good king?
Mom, wizard?
No. Kevin. You want to know the secret to being a good king? It's to not try to be someone you aren't. Everyone is going to try to tell you how they want you to run your kingdom, but they don't know you. They don't know where your talents lie.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, don't try to be King Kevin. Just be Kevin King.
That's not clever.
These are really thin walls.
Look, think about that for a bit, okay? And if you need any advice, my door's always open.
God, would it kill them to add a couple pictures? What? Huh?
Your Highness, it's Lord Ambassador Hoffman. May I come in?
1 second. Lord Ambassador, what can I do for you?
Baslow sent me to check up on you. He's worried about repeats.
What do you mean?
Well, to be frank, Your Highness, Gagar is already way out of line. He tried to sell mushrooms to Isabel. He made one of the knights cry, and I'm pretty sure he's on your throne right now. All to say, you have another sentencing tonight, and maybe we have enough wizards.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's already told me what I'm doing wrong. I just don't know what to do right.
That's hardly relevant. You're king. You can't be wrong. You might be incorrect, but any decision you make is inherently right. Well, almost any decision.
I'll talk to him.
Dear Diary, today Lady Isabel smiled at me. Ugh, no wonder your parents died in that fire. Can you believe that shit, Kevin? 14 years Toby's cried himself to sleep, and he still can't go near an oven.
Gagar, we have to talk. Since joining my court, you have shown zero respect for the castle or your peers. If you don't change your behavior immediately, I will have no choice but to terminate your position.
What's wrong, man?
I don't know how I'm gonna do another sentencing. All the pressure's on me and I have no idea what to do.
Just do what you did last time. That worked out pretty well.
And everyone hated it. They want me to be scary, but compassionate. To be myself, but to never be wrong. 3 days ago, I was selling bananas. I know as much about sentencing criminals as any other peasant in the market.
God, could you imagine the peasants sentencing each other? They'd probably mess it up somehow.
Yeah, they'd probably be real lax with the noose. Probably wouldn't factor in nobility. Be harder to bribe. Gagar, are you thinking what I'm thinking? What? No! Just find me a scribe. I have an idea.
Who is it?
They want me to come to the castle!
What have you done now?
Nothing! Recently.
Well, Kevin, we've done it. Still not sure what It is, but it's finished.
You're gonna love this. Watch. My loyal subjects, you're probably wondering why I've summoned you here today.
Are you gonna kill us for fun?
What? No!
That's what the last king said!
Well, did he? Regardless, I have summoned you here today because you all have a very important task. One of your fellow countrymen has been accused of a heinous crime. It is up to you to decide if he is guilty.
Isn't that your job?
Nope, not anymore. Now, everybody sit on the bench. He'll be here any second. Judge Peasant, you sit over there.
This is what I get for showing initiative.
From the top.
You, Mr. Indigent, stand accused of public intoxication and assault. Again, what say you in your defense?
My fellow countrymen, is it not the right of every man to challenge another to an honorable duel? It's happening. It's happening. They're here. It's happening. They've breached the castle walls.
What's going on?
The peasants are rising up. It's every man for himself.
What? Where's Kevin?
He's as good as dead. We have to move on. Everyone grab a weapon. We're going out in a blaze of glory. Furthermore, I would like to contest that perhaps he had a bug on him that could only be squashed via hammer. Would that not fall under exigent circumstances?
Hey guys, everything alright?
Oh, you're not dead?
No?
What is the meaning of this? Why is the throne room filled with peasantry?
Check it out. I've realized it would be way more effective to have the peasants sentence each other instead of having me do it. It gives the accused an honest and fair trial, and it gives the peasants a say in the legal system.
But that's the king's job.
Yeah, but you said it yourself. I'm the king. What I say goes.
Your Highness, you can't expect the peasants to show the righteous compassion of a monarch.
Why not? They know they could be judged too.
General, please tell me why you have a reason this cannot continue.
The peasants sentencing each other. The ultimate form of torture. Yes, they'll be at each other's throats. They'll never be able to plan a revolt in this state. It's tactical genius.
Yeah?
Isabel, do something!
Is this what Kevin King wants to do?
It's what Kevin King did.
Innocent!
Fuck! I had $50 on public flogging.
We, the jury, find that the defendant acted well within his rights as an upstanding citizen of Cadmonshire and has been cleared of all charges.
It's a work in progress.
Sire, I come bearing fantastic news.
Proceed.
The King of Cadmonshire has died.
I see.
What's wrong, my love? This is great news. Now we can finally spring our plans into action.
No, I'm happy that he's dead. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know if I like the use of the word fantastic. I mean, he was our sworn enemy and all, but still was a person, you know. I think he had a daughter.
Oh, please.
I have even better news. The new king is a peasant.
A peasant, you say?
Yes, sire. My sources say that he spent the last 6 years running a fruit stand.
Well then, perhaps we should arrange a meeting.
Rally the army. Tell them we attack it tomorrow at midnight.
Didn't think that was funny.
I thought it was very funny, dear.
He's not coming back, is he?
See ya!